We are live. Hello, hello, friends. Okay, we're trying out this. We've used this a couple times, but I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to be able to jump on. I'm going to share a little bit about a quick makeup tutorial, and I also have a feature to be able to share my website, so I can show you what product it is that I'm like currently physically using. So. If you need to jump over there and check it out yourself, Pam for Me Julia is the website name. I'm going to pull that off for now. But I just wanted to kind of get up and running. I was about to get ready for the day, and I was like, I might as well jump on and share what it is that I do every morning. So as you're jumping on, hi, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. Sherry, did you get your bag? If you haven't received it yet, you were the winner of the Rise gym in a bag, and it's on its way to you if it hasn't already arrived. So hopefully you got that, hun. And I saw you were asking about Macy dresses. I would say you could definitely do an extra large easily, or did I say large? You could do large easily, but you could probably size down to a medium and upsize to an extra large as well. It's a very loose fit through the body, through the middle of it. You guys, as you're jumping on, so we're using this platform called StreamYard. Make sure you tap the comment. Yes, I can see you on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. How fun. Tap the comment to give us permission, basically just to see your name on Facebook. If not, you come on here as an anonymous person, which is totally fine, but just make sure you shout out and let me know who you are. So it doesn't gather or collect your information in any way. So don't worry about that. Yes, Sherry, it should be there. I know it got sent this week, so it should be there any day. Maybe today you might get it. No, yesterday. It would have been yesterday, maybe tomorrow. So it is on its way to you. I'm so excited for you. So I was getting ready for the morning, and I just thought I would jump on and share kind of my little routine for makeup. I did just the Body Shop at Home just launched our makeup line about 2 weeks ago, and I got a bunch of it in, and I've been playing around with it, kind of figuring out what my favorites are, and really loving how simple and easy some of it is to use. Most of it, it's for a easy, clean, fresh, beautiful face. And technically, I would call this my 5-minute face, but I know I'm not going to take 5 minutes to do it because I'm going to be chatty. I'm going to be chatty with you, all of you. So, my first starting product that I love to use. This is actually, you can use it. It's just a skin product. Oh, I have to shout out. I just did my nails last night. These are the newest, our fall colors for Color Street. Would You Rather with Coming Up Rose Gold. And I did the full, my full pointer fingers in rose gold. And then my thumb and my middle finger I did with the little tip. Hi, Patricia. How are you, sweetie? So they're available, and I right now have, actually it's about to post soon. So if you're not part of my nail group, let me know. Laura, I will work on that today for you because you can use a lot of the vitamin C line, and I think you will love this line. So this is, sorry, I was going to say that if you purchase a buy 3 get 1 free party pack from the website. So when you shop on my website for Color Street, it's buy 3. It's always buy 3 get 1 free. I'm gonna throw in a free second set. So basically, you're buying 3 and you're getting 5 total. So buy 3 get 5 total. So it's buy 3 get 2 free. It'll be a mystery. I'll send it your way, but it's a goodie. I promise I'll make sure that it matches your little palette that you have going on. So if you haven't bought your fall sets yet, run over and grab them. Anybody that already did get your fall sets for your nails, you are entered into a fun drawing for a party pack giveaway that I'm doing with a whole bunch of fun products. So you didn't miss out on the free piece. You're entered into a drawing. So keep that in mind if you haven't ordered your fall sets yet. Okay, now back to this. So vitamin C, the Skin Boost Instant Smoother. So one of the things about vitamin C, this is made with camu berries from the Amazon rainforest. So when I think vitamin C, I think citrus automatically. Oh, okay, Laura. key for your chest is exfoliating. So for sure, the vitamin C liquid peel you want for your chest 100%. I use that every 2 days on my chest to make sure that you want to slough off some of that skin that's been exposed to the sun and it's just dead skin cells sitting there. So the liquid peel 100%, if that's one that you can use, that is like number one on your list, okay? Because I used it this morning. It's phenomenal. Anyways, vitamin C, I automatically think citrus. This isn't necessarily a citrus scent. It's a very light, bright, beautiful scent that kind of has citrus notes to it. But when you, I think you already told me you can use the liquid peel. I was really excited about it. When you take anything with vitamin C, like a vitamin C tablet, a pill, anything like that, your skin is your last organ to absorb and get any of that vitamin C. So being able to use it topically really helps your skin absorb that and use the benefits of vitamin C for your skin. Okay. Hi, Mel. How are you, hon? I don't even know if anybody else calls you Mel, but you are Mel B in our house. We love it. Whenever we talk about Mel B, you are Mel B. So the thing I love about this is it's just a serum. It's a product that you can use on its own, but it doubles as the most perfect primer. We do have a face primer that on its own is just a primer that fills in. You can wear it solo. You don't have to put makeup over it. It's a mattifier. It kind of smooths the skin a little bit. It fills in pores. It fills in fine lines and wrinkles. So if you're somebody that doesn't like to wear makeup on your face, this would be a perfect product for you to use. It's great for your skin and it's going to mattify. And I would suggest maybe adding a concealer. So you have a concealer just to cover blemishes and maybe little dark circles under your eyes when you need it. So if you don't do foundation at all, or you want to kind of steer away from it, this right here is like a perfect combo. This is our clay. Okay, good. This is our clay concealer, which is a more full coverage. We do have concealers here. I'm going to share this with you. We do have concealers. Let me search really quickly so I can show you guys. I hope I don't misspell anything. So we have clay concealers. They're $10 for the clay concealer, but then these all-in-one concealers are a more medium concealer coverage. It's going to stay in place, but it's not going to be so full coverage. So it's going to be a little bit smoother, a little softer, and it's easy. It's in a little so that's these ones right here. We'll take a quick look here. Gosh, where are we? So it's just a little stick like this. These are $12. It comes in 5 different shades. It's made with community fair trade marula oil, and vitamin E, which is really moisturizing for the skin. So it's a concealer that's not going to be a dry concealer on your skin. So it's not going to feel like it's caking on your skin. The clay also it's got beeswax. It's got emollients that are going to help to moisturize the skin. So it's not super drying, but it is more of a matte finish, where the 3-in-1, I know, right, Sherry? The price points are amazing. This one to give you a little bit more of, I don't want to say sheer, because a concealer, the point of a concealer is coverage. It's just more of a medium coverage with a little bit of like a soft, pretty look to it. So Patricia, absolutely. The vitamin E moisturizer is really phenomenal. That's the one that I use every single day, but I also pair it with oils of life. So this is if you have dry skin, and this is an anti-aging line. If you have dry skin, the oils of life, this is literally my life right here. This is my #1 favorite product. And this might be my #2, these two together. So this one, it's a revitalizing facial oil, and it is a super lightweight oil, Patricia. It's made out of seed oil, which is a smaller molecule, and it's a really thin oil, so it absorbs really quickly. So I have it on my skin right now, and it gives you this beautiful glow, but I don't feel greasy. I don't feel greasy at all. It absorbs really quickly because of the, you could drop it in your hands and you watch it. If you didn't put it on your face quickly, it absorbs quickly into your hand. So but you feel beautiful and moisturized. So the Oils of Life I use morning and night. So it's like part of my daytime and then before I go to bed. That with the vitamin C, or sorry, vitamin E moisturizer, super, super moisturizing. It's still a lighter moisture. I have that on as well right now. So I wear the Oils of Life and then the vitamin E over my skin because I have dry skin as well, Patricia. And also I'm 42. I'm thinking about aging. I'm thinking about wanting to maintain those fine lines and wrinkles. So Patricia, you can just go to pampermejulia.com. Here, let me just I've got the website up so I can just show you really quickly. If you just type in, I'll show you what it looks like, okay? Let's see. The vitamin, there's a lot of products in the vitamin E line. The skincare is amazing. I'll tell you, this is what I use. I use the cleanser. These bottles are huge. I have this, the vitamin E cleanser, cream cleanser, which is really moisturizing, but it also cleans the skin nicely. I have used maybe like this much of the bottle and I've had it for 3 months. So it's got a 12-month shelf life for $17. That's going to probably last me about a year. And then a toner. The reason you want a toner in your regimen, sorry, I know I'm going away from makeup, but I'm just trying to help everybody here. The reason you want a toner is after you cleanse, you want to put that on a cotton ball. That is like the step before you moisturize. It's an exfoliant. It's a daily exfoliant. You'll be amazed when you, when I say toner, some people think like sea breeze, like that it's going to be this like really shocking to your skin. It's not. It's this beautiful, gentle, still kind of moisturizes the skin, but it's going to get any residual, any residual leftover dirt, oil, dead skin cells on your skin. So you don't want to use like a scrub or an actual exfoliant every single day. That will be too drying for the skin, even if you have oily skin. A toner is that step that you can use daily. That's a gentle exfoliator. And then you would moisturize on top of that. If you don't use a toner, you're moisturizing dead skin cells. So it's all good, Laura. It's about learning, right? So that's the toner. It's $15 for the toner. These are, this is if you prefer a cream, like a thicker cream face wash. There's this gentle face wash. The cream cleanser is a little bit thinner, almost feels like a lotion, but it definitely does have a little bit of foaming. The vitamin E protectant is an SPF 30 that you would just put on after moisturizing. And then this is the the moisturizing cream that I use here. So there's a 3.4 ounce or a 1.7 ounce for 20. So if you want to just try it out, I would say the 20. If you have extreme dry skin, this one here would be the best option for you. That's the intense moisture. And that's 72 hours of moisture. If you have more oily skin, but you do still want moisture, this vitamin E is a gel cleanser. So it's not going to feel too heavy. Sherry, you might like a gel cleanser instead of like something that's more of a cream. So the price point, again, you guys, is really, really phenomenal. So that's a hi, Kenya. How are you, sweetie? And then there's also a night cream. I haven't used the night cream, but there's a night serum oil that I've been using. There's a body butter. There's a face mask. There's a sleep mask. Look at, I told you there's a lot. There's an eye mask in vitamin E. So this one I've used here, the night serum. It's really great. Actually, here, I'm going to switch this and do it like this so you guys can see them, the products like that. This is a fun little program because I can show so much. So there's a lot, you guys, but vitamin E was the very first product, the very first line that Anita Roderick, who is the founder of The Body Shop, created. She created all the products with the vitamin E. And so it's a really extensive line that is really meant to give you that moisture that you need through that vitamin C. So that's what this line is all about. So I'm going to show you really quickly where to find the vitamin C, because this one, you guys, is truly one of my favorites. Let's see. Gosh, now I'm like searching. Come on, here we go. Okay. Sorry, friends. And then we're going to jump into makeup for reals. The vitamin C. This line it can be used by any skin type. So whether you have oily, dry, maybe your skin struggles with a little bit of breakout and acne, or you have more sensitive skin. I actually know quite a few friends that have very sensitive skin, rosacea and things like that, that find they can use the vitamin C line very easily. And I don't think that it has citrus or much citrus in it. It's made with camu berry, which has 50% more vitamin C than an orange does. That's why they chose to use that product instead of too much citrus. So the vitamin C line is all about brightening dull skin. So this is going to be great in the wintertime when your face is dry and like just maybe chafed from being in like extreme weather. This amazing, but also for summertime for that beautiful glow. So there's quite a few products. This is the one I was just telling Laura about. And I'll have to do a demonstration one day for you guys with this one because it is, here, we're going to do this. It is the craziest thing. You literally, it's a little gel, you pump it onto your hands. Some people are scared of the word peel, but this is like the kind of peel that you want, the kind of peel you want to have. It's not a chemical peel. It's not harsh. It doesn't, we did a virtual facial party recently. And a couple of the ladies that have sensitive skin, I sent them samples of this to try, and they were amazed that it didn't burn or hurt their skin at all, and they were able to use it. So when you take this product and put it on your skin, it actually takes that top layer of skin after you've cleansed, even after you've cleansed and toned, and it actually gathers up, and you'll feel all of the skin cells on the surface of your face that ball up. They ball up and peel up, and then you've got to like wash your face again. Not wash, but like rinse your face off, because you feel like the skin kind of balled up and peeled together. It's kind of crazy and weird. I use this one on my feet, on my calluses as well, because it helps to thin those out. But this is an amazing product, and I use this about every 2 to 3 days. So this is not an everyday use product. You use it every couple of days. And then after, I usually do a mask. So once I've like revealed that beautiful fresh skin, I use a mask on top of that. So this one is like one of my faves here. And then let me just jump back and see if we go back to the vitamin C stuff. I will show you really quickly this one, and then we're going to jump into actual makeup, friends. Thanks for listening or jumping on and hanging out with me, but I love to be able to answer questions and show you guys, because sometimes it's like, where do I go? What am I doing? So vitamin C here, the one that I'm using is this instant smoother. So I'm gonna decrease that. So it's this one right over here, that little bottle there, the instant smoother. And when you put this on, it's this really pretty kind of a gel. It's like if you've ever used a primer for makeup, it feels like that, but it literally feels like velvet on your skin. You're putting it on, you can see the difference. It mattifies my skin a little bit, and it kind of takes the shine down, and it just smooths out and fills in any of your little ridges and bumps. So again, on its own, it's great. You can just use it as is, or you can add you can use it with your foundation over it. So from one side of the face to the next. I don't know how the lighting is. Christopher and I were tweaking the light. I'm sitting right in front of my window in here, and I was using my like fancy external camera, and the lighting was wrong. Oh my gosh, you guys, it feels so good. It feels so beautiful. So hi Jill, how are you? So I'm just kind of rubbing that on. I'm going to let that set for just a minute, and I'm going to show you really quickly what I have underneath. Like I said, I used the Oils of Life, and then I love this as my absolutely, Patricia, it definitely can be used on dry skin. Yes. So it would just be over your moisturizer, and it can be your finisher. Like I could walk out of the house like this, and it just kind of helps to mattify the skin and smooth away like fine lines and pores. It kind of fills in your pores. And maybe just a little bit of a concealer, like I dot concealer. I have a little blemish right here and maybe a little bit under my eyes, and I'd be ready to go out the door. And it smells really, really, really good. While I'm kind of letting that set again, it is called, it's right here. Let me open it fully so you can see it. Here we go. I don't know if this is here. I'm going to do this so you can see it bigger. It's called the Vitamin C Skin Boost Instant Smoother. It can be used alone. You can use it with moisturizer. It's got fair trade Brazil nut in it, and then the camo berries as well. So such a beautiful product and a great finish. Hi, Letha. How are you, sweetie? And so this is what I also use in the morning for under eyes. If you wake up and you have little bags under your eyes, or you look like you just woke up, I keep this in the fridge. This is an eye cream. It is called the Elderflower Unperfumed Cooling Eye Gel. It's really simple. Letha, you need the vitamin C for sure. You need the vitamin C microdermabrasion. Will help with that. My sister actually is pregnant, and she has melasma, which is sunspots and discoloration. I get it a little bit in the sun as well, but when it's called the pregnancy mask, have you ever seen that? And I sent her a little kit of the vitamin C line, microdermabrasion, and the liquid peel for her to try out, because that's going to help to decrease the look of the age spots. And then you want to make sure you're hydrating on top of that exfoliation. So Letha, for sure. Also, there is a mask that I'm going to show you really quickly that is called the, I just type in this, there's so many products on the website. I use the search window all the time for everything. So I'm going to just type in here, polishing. So the polishing, it's got right here, and you can even just try the $6 one. So the full size masks are $28, and that mask, I have a jar of the Himalayan charcoal, and I've probably gotten 25 uses out of one jar. So what an amazing price point that is. But you can try out the $6 like 0.5 ounce size that you can get about 3 or 4 uses from to see if you like it before you buy the bigger size. And this is called the Chinese ginseng and rice. So that would be really phenomenal. It's a mask that's an exfoliant. So you would put it on the face first, let it set and sit in, and it helps to kind of pull out some impurities. And then when you're rinsing it off, you can scrub and use their little tiny fine grains of rice that help to exfoliate the skin. So that is a suggestion for age spots or melasma, which is like that sun discoloration where it's like clusters of freckles in specific spots. I lived in Thailand for 1.5 years, and I think having such extreme sun exposure, I couldn't keep SPF on my skin. I constantly was putting it on, but I couldn't keep it on because it was so humid and like so humid and wet there that I came home, and for a couple of years after, every time summer would hit and I had any sun exposure, I would my forehead right here, I would almost look like I had a mustache because it would have these clusters of concentrated like sun. And so these products, the polishing ginseng mask and the vitamin C liquid peel and or the microdermabrasion is going to be great for you, Letha. It's going to help with the sunspots. And I think that if you just need some brightness, the vitamin C moisturizer would be great for you as well. I think kind of the vitamin E and the vitamin C line together, Letha, are going to kind of help you with that, brightening up the skin, clearing up the sunspots. Okay. So let me just type in and show you this. It's only $11 for this. I keep it in the fridge. It's no fragrance. It's just a clear gel, but I love putting it on my eyes when I'm getting ready to do my makeup. I just put a little dab underneath my eyes on each eye. and it's cool. You kind of almost feel the bags underneath your eyes just kind of shrink up. It's great for somebody that has more sensitive skin because it doesn't have any, I mean, like it's a literally a clear mask. So let me just pop this up so you guys can see the what's it called, elderflower. There, we literally have probably 7 different eye masks, or there is an eye mask actually that you can put when you're masking your skin. So the elderflower cooling eye gel, that it's a great thing for like morning time. It also doesn't, sometimes I've found this, that when I use an eye cream and I put it on, always use your ring finger when you put your eye cream on, ladies, because it's the least amount of muscles. It's your finger that's the weakest. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, and honestly, this is a couple of months now of using the Oils of Life and the Vitamin E line. I love, I can't praise it enough, Patricia. It's really amazing. So, and again, like I said, Patricia, I use the Vitamin E, a cleanser, moisturizer, and toner, and then I add this Oils of Life serum in. So I do this before I actually moisturize. So this is like cleanse, tone, this, and then I moisturize. And that's kind of my daily routine. That's what I'm doing every single day for my skin. Thank you. Good morning, Suzanne. How are you? Okay, so let's see. What was I saying? Oh, I keep this in the fridge so it's nice and cool. Oh, we were talking about our ring fingers here, you guys. Ring fingers, it's your weakest finger, and the skin around your eyes and on your lips is the thinnest, most delicate skin on our bodies. So you want to use that finger for applying anything. Ooh, love the Lula Laundry. I know all about it. I've got tons hanging downstairs right now. You use that to kind of dab in, even when you're doing like a concealer and you're going to use your fingers. Sometimes I do have blender tools and brushes, but sometimes I like to use just my fingers to make it quick and easy. And the heat, the warmth of your hand is going to help set the makeup in place. So ring finger is your go-to for like when you're applying a makeup on your, like whenever I do my cheeks with blush, I always use my ring finger. It is not cleaned out yet. I'm sitting in my closet, and that's my big task today. So at some point in the next week, we're going to do a shop my closet. I think I'm excited to do that, but I'm overwhelmed because I don't know how to keep it organized. Because you know me with like, okay, it just gets a little bit crazy. So I'm good to go. I'm set. I'm going to start off with the Fresh Nude Liquid Foundation. So we have 2 foundations. If you have more oily skin and you want a little bit more of a matte look, I'm going to donate some for sure, Jill. Yes. This one is great. It's also made with tea tree. So if you have skin that's prone to more breakouts, tea tree is really antibacterial. So this is a great foundation for you to wear on your skin. If you already are prone to breakouts, it's going to help with that preventative. And it gives a matte finish, where this Fresh Nude is a little bit more, I don't want to say it's a sheer coverage, because you can adjust the coverage with how you apply, but it has this beautiful, almost like a dewy glow to it. Okay, so those are the 2 foundation options. I'm going to open we're going to open up the makeup section really quickly, just so you guys can see these as I'm going through. So concealers, we do have this all-in-one Insta Blur is this one right here. That is our like a true primer, but I say grab the primer that also has vitamin C, that your skin, it's going to feed your skin as well. So the Insta Blur is going to be great. It's going to fill in the fine lines. It probably has a similar texture. I haven't used this one, but this is, I mean, if I'm going to use it anyways, I feel like I might as well have something with a vitamin C in it. And then we have the Fresh Nude. Let me do this. The Fresh Nude foundations, and I can help you with a color match. The easiest way to color match actually is with your veins. What color is your veins? When you look at them, are they more like a purple to blue, or do you see more of a blue to green tone to them? So that kind of helps you dictate, are you a cool, a neutral, or a warm? And our shades fall within those categories. So I can help you out with that. So the clay matte concealers are $10. The clay foundation is $16. The fresh nude foundations are $25. And we also have a specific brush for the fresh nude foundation. You don't have to necessarily use a brush. You can go for like a traditional brush, or you can use a blender if you prefer a blender. Let me do this. But this brush in particular it helps just to kind of apply. Yeah, Sherry, it's pretty awesome. So I will say it smells amazing. I feel like I need to open this up, and we're going to just quickly look at this really quickly. So it's made with English rose water. So it has this beautiful smell. Aloe vera, which is very, very hydrating for the skin without using oil. And it just makes your skin glow. It's so, so, so pretty. So I always use my hand whenever I did makeup, even because I did makeup for years for weddings. My hand is my little palette. I always use my hand for stuff. I got my crazy little guy screaming in the background, and I'm just going to kind of blend it like this. And I'm going to start over here. I'm going to look in my mirror here instead of in the camera, because it gets funny doing it backwards. And I'm going to just do one side so we can kind of see the coverage. The thing I love about this is I feel like my skin can breathe. I don't feel like I am, can you see, look at the difference. Like it just evens out the skin tone, but I feel like I can still see my skin. I feel like it's not like I'm not completely covering up my skin. So that's the coverage there versus that. And can you hear my little guy? He knows that mama's makeup is in here. One side, so it just beautiful, even balanced skin tone. And then let me do the other side. You guys see that? Isn't that amazing? It's so pretty. And it just glows. It still glows. Dada. Oh, the boys are going to go to Yo-Yo Farm. You going to go to Yo-Yo Farm, Daddy?
Sorry to interrupt. We're going to go to Yo-Yo Farm.
Okay.
Soccer ball was in here, but it ain't.
I always blend on my neck as well, you guys. Just real simple. Tell me, if you look at your veins right now, what color do you see? Do you see a tint of green with a little bit of blue, or are you more blue? Do you see both, or do you see are you seeing more of a violet color? Because I ended up going with a cool tone, which is a perfect match for me. I'm using the Kyoto Blossom based on the wrist. I went with this color, and it's like a perfect color match. I feel like it blends beautifully. So Lisa, you're going to be a cool tone. If you definitely see the purple in there, then you're cool. So we have a little chart that shows you which colors fall in the cool tones, and then on top of tone, it's the shade. So once you figure out what your skin tone is, that's the underlying color that's in your skin, then we can figure out the shade match. Okay, isn't that a beautiful foundation, you guys? It's so pretty. Okay, we're going to just do a quick little, I'm going to do a quick little bit of concealer. So Sherry, if you see bluish green, you might be neutral to warm. So you may stick with a neutral, but we can look at some of the, for the color shade or to the undertone, but isn't it beautiful? Such a pretty, but again, like I said, I can see my skin through it still. I don't feel like I have this like caked on makeup. When I was in my youth, I loved to wear the MAC, the really heavy MAC, full coverage dual, like powder fountain, like it was like a foundation to a powder. And I covered my beautiful young skin. I wish I would have known better then, and let my skin show through and glow a little bit more. So I'm going to just do a little bit of dot concealing. So Patricia, you're going to be neutral to Ooh, okay, so Letha, it looks like, Sherry, Suzanne, and Patricia, you guys are going to be more of a warm tone. So maybe in the neutral to warm is going to be your color match. So I'm going to just use one of the little blender balls, and I'm using the clay. The thing I love about the clay foundation is it's a matte finish, but it's not super drying. So I'm just going to dab a little bit in our corner. And like I said, we have a couple of different concealers. I'm using this to apply, but then when I'm done, I always like to press it into my skin, because again, the warmth of your skin, of your finger, is going to help blend a little bit more. So that's just a light, easy concealer. I'm using, the color is, I can't even remember what color I ended up getting. I think it's the, it's number 12. It doesn't have the name on here. They all have a pretty name, but the number that I'm using is number 12. So I'm going to just, like I said, I dab a little bit underneath, and I kind of just lightly blend. I'm going to do a little bit on top as well. And then once I'm done, I like to go press it in with the warmth of my hand. And that's just my personal technique. Even when I did makeup on somebody else, I always have hand sanitizer, but I make sure that I love to press it in with my hands, because it just kind of helps to set the foundation a little bit more. I have a little blemish here that I'm going to just blend in. A little one right there. I have these little breakouts from wearing masks, you guys. Has anybody else experienced that? I'll go days without just being home and not wear a mask at all, and then I go, Letha, it's just that extra little bit of warmth. So easy peasy. If you don't, like I said, the clay concealer is more of a full coverage. Like if you needed to cover up a tattoo, or you need to cover up like a little scar or anything like that, this is going to be for you. But we do have the all-in-one concealer that's a little stick. There are 5 different shades of it, and it's more of a medium coverage, and it's not so much of a matte finish to it. It has a little bit of shine, which is really nice. I find that mature skin, you want to avoid too much shine, but you also want to avoid too much matte. You don't want to be super, super, super matte. And it depends on if you have more oily skin or dry skin. So, okay. So, next up, I'm going to do a little bit of, this is one of my favorite things, you guys. So we have a couple of different things for the cheeks. Actually, before I do this, I might show you this. This is our lip and cheek stain. So I'm going to pull this up really quickly and show you guys. We have a couple of different shades of lip and cheek that, let's see if it will search by, oh, here, hold on. Maybe with the lipstick, because I'm going to show you a couple of different lip products right now. Somehow I left the actual shopping page. How weird. So makeup. I think my internet is really, really slow right now. Okay, so we're going to look at the lipsticks. Are really beautiful. The texture and feel of them. Right now I'm using this one right here. We have 3 different shades in the lip and cheek stain, and I love a stain. It is one of my favorites. Like, it just gives you can layer it on your lip multiple times to get more depth, or you can leave it nice and sheer. So part of my skincare routine, and I didn't realize this, but your lips are the only part of your skin on your body that do not produce their own oils. So that's why lips get so dry so quick. So I always have one of our lip butters in my bathroom with my skincare. And I make sure I put this on before I go to bed. After I cleanse and moisturize in the morning, I put this on as well. So my lips have been moisturized this morning. And I'm just using the mango, but you could use any of the lip butters. We have a shea, there's a coconut, there's all kinds of beautiful ones. So I'm just going to do this stain right on top of that. And it's this beautiful, this is a more pink one. There's one that's a little bit more of a deep berry, and then there's a little bit brighter red. So let's see. Really simple and sheer. Isn't it so good? Yeah, it's so good. So that's just one layer of the lip stain. Once it kind of dries and sets in, it lasts a really great amount of time. And if I wanted it deeper than this, I could do another layer or two even of this. But then, and I love the little wand. So these are 16. These are 16. There are 3 different colors, like I said, and I love that it's a lip and cheek in one. So I like to just dab a little bit on the apples of my cheek. And then again, I always use my ring finger, and I just kind of lightly rub that in. And when I'm putting color like this, I usually do the color underneath a bronzer. So I do a bronzer on top. That's just kind of my preference. So it's just a really pretty, fresh, like clean, simple look with the lip stain. So love this, that it's 2 products in one. And then over that, I'm going to just use a little bit of our, these are called the Shimmer Waves. I'm not going to talk about it every time, but you guys probably heard me share before about mica and where mica comes from. It's perfect for traveling because and you can keep it easily in your pocket. For little touch-ups, it's easy. I can even touch up without looking in a mirror because it is kind of sheer. It's not going to like get all over the place. So there's one for cool, one for neutral, and one for medium, dark, medium, and light. So there's I think this one is the one for medium skin, or maybe light. I can't remember. I'm so bad. Medium or light. So I'm just going to blend a little bit of this. Mica is that shimmer shine that's in anything that shines cosmetic wise. It comes from India, and most of the 70% of the world's mica is mined illegally by children. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to also say that the Body Shop is extremely anti that, and mines their mica from a mine that has committed that there are no children going into their mines. They do random drop-ins and make sure to confirm that the product that we are using as an ingredient is not coming illegally. So the Shimmer Waves are beautiful. You could concentrate your brush on the lighter part for more of a highlight. You could go up here for just more contouring and darker. But that is just a good basic simple. Like if you wanted to just have like your clean face, a 5-minute face, I would do a foundation, a Shimmer Waves, a lip color, and then a mascara. Like those 4 basic products. I'm showing a little bit more today, but you don't necessarily need all of that. You can get, I mean, right at this point, I've got a foundation on with a little bit of concealer. I did the lip color, I did the Shimmer Waves, and why don't I just show you just the mascara to see kind of what like my suggestion would be for a 5-minute face. Like if you're just trying to put yourself together to run out the door and just look pretty and clean. So I am going to use a little bit of a eyelash curler, but I'm going to show you this amazing mascara, you guys. I have never used one like this before. Have you ever used a fiber extension mascara? And just so you know, I love the Tweezerman brand of so that's just a Tweezerman eyelash curler. My eyelashes grow straight down. So if I don't curl them, I feel like you can't see them. Although with this, I didn't curl them yesterday, and I was showing this to my team, how amazing this is. And I was amazed at what this looked like. So I used to get my lashes done, you guys. I used to pay $120 or $30 every 2 weeks and get my lashes done, like lash extensions. It ruined my lashes. I stopped doing that. I then started using the Rodan & Fields Lash Boost, which I loved. It was a beautiful product. It had great results, but it was also very expensive. It was about the same price. And I was, every month or two, I was having to order it. And once I stopped using it, I didn't have the results didn't stay. So you had to kind of maintain. And then I love having the magnetic lashes, but that's not an everyday. I'm not going to put that on every day. I'm going to put mascara on every day. So I absolutely love this. Let me just show you this mascara really quickly. This is called Lash Hero. And I didn't even know about this one. I ordered a couple of different lash mascaras when the makeup launched, because I wanted to try it out and be able to give my review to all of you. I am floored at this mascara. I usually only use one kind of mascara. I'm like, easy peasy, just give me what I know works and I love. So this has, on one side is your mascara, and on the other side it are little little white fibers. So I'm going to show you how you use this. So you start off with the mascara first, and I open this up to see. We can see all the details. I was reading about what this is. This is actually I'm pretty sure actually what I read is this is actually a vegan. This says vegetarian here, but it's a vegan it's a vegan product. No mineral oil, no petroleum, and mineral oil is what's in so many of our cosmetics that causes your skin to suffocate and get breakouts. So and no carmines. So quickly. So I'm going to do one lash first and show you the difference here. So you put a layer of the mascara on first, and while it's still wet, before it dries all the way, you put the fibers on. So you do the mascara, and then you come back, those funny little white fibers, and I kind of just dab it on the tips. It's going to give a little bit of length, and it also fills in between the lashes. It looks funny. It looks like I have cotton all over my eye. And I was worried that this was going to like get in my eye and bother my eye at all. And I'm not at all. I've used this about 4 or 5 times and I haven't had any issues. So I'm going to let it sit for just a minute. And I like to do two layers of the mascara and the fibers. Guys, like, honestly, I'll tell you, I'm a mascara snob when it comes to like, I'm not easily impressed. So I'm going to start off dabbing the length of my lashes. A lot of you know I've given you guys some of my favorite, which is the L'Oreal Carbon Black, and I love it. It does the trick for me. And I've spent like $40 on a mascara before that I haven't fallen in love with. And I love the texture of this mascara. Already you can kind of see how it's just giving me that extra length. So I'm going to do one more round before that mascara dries. I'm going to do one more round of the fibers. Kind of fill in. Seriously, I was showing my team how this works last night, and I demoed it for them, and I kept looking in the mirror last night. Like, I couldn't believe how long my eyelashes looked. So give that just a second. Let it kind of stick. And I'll do one more round, and like, it just is a night and day difference. I'm not one that wears I love shadow. I love the creativity of shadow, but I don't do shadow every day. It's not part of my everyday makeup routine. If I'm going to wear shadow, I'm going to go all out with shadow though. So there's some fun ones. I had to get a couple. There's 2 palettes available, and I love. There's one that has a bright green, so I've got to try it because it's got that bright green in it. Let's see. Okay. So I just feel like it's like a night and day difference of 2 lashes. Amazing. So I'm going to just put mascara on this one and just show you the difference between mascara on my lash and mascara with the fiber. And again, remember my lashes are super straight. I don't have, and they're not very long. I have really big eyes and really short eyelashes. So anything that's going to give me a little bit of extra length, I'm going to take. So you got that. That's this simple difference. And then this one, I feel like the other eye just has so much more volume and fullness to it. Yeah, it's so fun. So it's such an odd product. I've heard about fiber extension lash mascaras, and I just didn't understand what they were all about. But having tried this, I feel like it just really fills in all those little, like I almost feel like for me, it feels like I have a false lash on. And I feel like because my lashes are so straight, you can't even see the length of it. But if I go like that, it's like seriously lengthens my eyelashes. It's so good. Okay. And then as far as if you are somebody that likes a little bit of a cheek color or a bronzer that doesn't have shimmer, we do have some matte bronzers. Great to use if you like a little bit of contouring. And then I want to show you 1 or 2 other products. I have this one called Liquid Sun, which I adore. The clay matte foundation that I got for myself is a little bit too light for me. It's like 1 shade too light, but I am able to use the liquid drops of sun, one or 2 drops in with this clay foundation, and it totally works. It's like the perfect spot on color. So, ooh, that's a smart idea. You could do regular on top of it. Yeah. So, I mean, this might take a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but well worth the effort put in, because then you're going to have these like amazing eyelashes all day. Okay. Okay, besides Lula Laundry, what's everybody else doing today? I'm going to finish this and hang out in my closet, which I currently am in. This is my closet room. And I'm going to try to purge a little bit. I always do a little bit of mascara under my eyes to kind of just create like that, the frame to your eyes. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on. My mom doesn't have bottom lashes at all. And so I always do a thin little line of eyeliner for her to give her a little bit of a frame. So that is my hi Diane, my amazing review of the lengthening mascara. So here's a little bigger sneak peek of that, not sneak peek, but the it's called Lash Hero. So that's Lash Hero Fiber Extension mascara. Really amazing. You do a coat of mascara, a coat of the extension, the fibers, and then a coat of mascara over it. I do 2 coats. And I guess I could top it with regular mascara, huh? Ooh, nice. We need to get out into the yard today for sure. So this is the volumizing super volume mascara. And I love reading again about the ingredients. A lot of the mascaras use a beeswax base instead of petroleum, which is a lot more moisturizing for your lashes. So instead of like coating your lashes with a chemical, it's moisturizes, coating them with a beeswax that's going to moisturize the eyelashes. So that's a fun little addition, a little extra pop of something. So you can check that out and see. I also, we do have eyebrow colors. There's not one to match my, I'm sure I could figure something out with the eyeshadows, but I have just my simple little eyebrow brush. So I always do this because my bright red hair and my black eyebrows definitely don't blend. So I do a little bit of this. Uh-oh, got mascara on my eyebrow. And I use the pencil to fill in, and then I'm going to use the mascara side to coat the dark hairs. So there's that. Easy peasy. Again, I literally have mascara, foundation, a little bit of concealer, the lip and cheek stain, and my shimmer waves. So really, really gorgeous. I'm trying out the Velvet Gel eyeliner, which I really love, an eyeliner that just twists up and you don't have to have a pencil sharpener. That's the worst, when you can't find your pencil sharpener. So there's also, this is the Coconut Bronze Matte Bronzer. So there's also, this is available in a light, medium, and dark tone so that you can get the appropriate bronzer for your skin tone. It comes with a little bit of a puff. And I would use this, like I said, for maybe a little bit of contouring. If I wanted to kind of contour around my hairline a little bit, I'd use this. I could do a little bit of contouring on either side of my nose. I personally don't do much contouring unless it's like I'm doing a photo shoot or something like that. If you do want to give a little more definition to your jawline, though, contouring is a great option there. So I love that it comes with that little puff palette. And there is an option for, instead of the shimmer waves like this, this is a, so you have the matte, the coconut bronze, that's a matte one, and then you have the glistening glow. And this one is like a split. It's got a highlighter and then a bronzer that does have a little bit of shimmer to it. So there's that. I just want to, before I wrap up here, I want to show you quickly a few more of the lip products that I'm really, really loving. So this is this is called the Matte Liquid Lip. So if you prefer more of a matte finish to your lipstick, this is a great option. This color is like the perfect neutral for anybody. This one is called Nairobi Camellia, and it's like this perfect kind of a rosy neutral. Let me just apply it. It might have a little bit more of a pink undertone because of the stain that I have on my lips right now. But the nice thing about the stain is it doesn't, once you put it on and once it sets, it doesn't come off on your hands. So this is just a really pretty, it smells amazing, it tastes amazing. And I will also reiterate, I said it before, what goes on your lips, about 50%, if not more, of any product that you put on your lip, you ingest. So you basically eat it. I mean, you're not going to take a chunk out of your lips gloss, but every time you rub your lips together, you drink something, that lip color, that lip product is going inside of your body. So knowing what is in your products is really key when it comes to that, and making sure that it's something that's safe to ingest. So keeping that in mind. This has a really, it's a really smooth, almost like a velvet finish. It's matte, but it's not like, if you've ever worn a matte lipstick that when you rub your lips together, it's kind of gritty and they get stuck to each other, or like, this glides beautifully. And it's, like I said, it's just a really beautiful matte finish. Let me show you. There's lots of different shades. This one comes in, and these are $10 as well. Like, can't believe the price point, you guys. You know, I have all of them on the way. So there's a shine liquid lip and there is a matte liquid lip. So the shine I think has 4 or 5 colors, but the matte liquid lip is let's see. So we've got, this is Crete Carnation, which is probably more of a little bit more nude. The Windsor Rose is more of a rosy pink. The Mauritius Dahlia, I'm sure that's a beautiful place. And I just totally butchered the name. The Gao Magnolia, Taipei Orchid. I actually have the lip color in Taipei Orchid, and I love it. It's really pretty. And then the Nairobi Apple Taffy, and then there's this Nairobi. And then in the shine, the Sugar Glaze, which is this one right here, is more of a sheer. I have the Strawberry Bonbon, which is a light pink. So if you like something that's has a little bit more gloss to it, or if you're the kind of person that likes to do a lip line with a gloss over it, this is a great color. And then you have, there's 2 other ones that are a little bit more colorful. Let me show you. Hold on. Sorry, ladies. The Cherry Gum is like it's sheer still because it's a shine, but it's a red. It's more of a red base. And then there's a taffy. I think it's called Taffy, Apple Taffy or something like that. So those are options. Again, the lip stain, that's your 2-in-1 for cheek and lip, the matte liquid lip, and the gloss liquid lip, the shine liquid lip. And then there is the lipstick, which, talk about texture for lipstick, you guys. The smell, the texture, the feel of the lip colors, they're really, they've got a lot of pigmentation to them, which means like it's a good staying power, but they feel so good going on your lip. They just glide on beautifully. So, and again, those are $10. So the liquid lips, let's see, the liquid lips are 10. The Color Crush, which are any of the tubes of lipstick, are 10. The matte lip, this Nairobi Camellia is the one that I have right now, are 10. The stains are 16. And then last but not least, if I am actually kind of obsessed with this one. I just ordered it to try it out. I didn't know if I was going to love it, but these are called lip juicers. And it is like our body or lip butter, but with a tint. So it's like a lip balm with a tint to it. And this one, the color is so pretty. I'm almost tempted to wipe off my lipstick. Let me see what I have right at my fingertips that I can use to wipe off my lipstick. I don't have, oh, here's a towel. Let's see if I can. I want to just show you how pretty the color is. Again, it's really sheer, and this is something you keep in your pocket and you can just reapply over and over. But this one is this one's called, this is the one, the acai, blueberry, and dragon fruit, and I love anything with dragon fruit. I'm obsessed. So that was one of my favorite fruits to eat in Thailand. So I do have a little bit of the lip stain on still, but can you see that the color, my bottom lip versus my top lip? It's a really soft, sheer color. So there's, I think, 4 different shades for this one, or 3. The green one is sheer. It's a clear, so you get the benefit and the feel of that. It's really nice. This one is more of a coral color, and then you have more of a pink, and then more of a berry. So those ones are $10 as well. Oh no, there's a brighter red down there as well, the strawberry pomegranate. So anyways, those are the lip options. And if you wanted to try anything, I would suggest maybe grabbing one of the lip colors just to give it a try. See how you like it, how the feel, how the texture is, the color. If you need help with a color match, I'm more than happy to help you figure out, like guide you in the right direction for whatever type of color you prefer to wear on your lips. But the Nairobi, I would tell you the Nairobi Camellia this is the perfect neutral for anybody. Oh, I just popped myself in the face. Perfect neutral for anybody. It's not too nude. It's not too pink. It's like right in the middle. And this is going to look good on every skin tone. So lean towards that and maybe grab one of the lip shines just to try it out and see how you like those. If you have questions about any other, colors, products, anything that you need help with, please reach out and let me know. While I'm sitting here, I'm going to just finish my eyes. I'm going to put an eyeliner and a shadow on really quickly. So these are the two shadow palettes. And again, the Body Shop is about beauty that's really natural. I mean, I can definitely create a really dramatic, fun look with any of these colors, but I love that they're clean, they're simple, they're beautiful. The ingredients are beautiful. So these are the two palettes. This one is called Own Your Naturals, and it's just there's a good balance of shine versus matte colors. And then this one gives you a little bit more fun. So you got that deep green that matches my fingernails. This is more of like a charcoal gray. You've got that burgundy, a pop of copper. This is a shimmer, that's a gold. And then you've got your matte colors as well. And I've been really obsessed with and loving matte shadow, like doing a little bit more of a blended matte with maybe a pop of shimmer in the corner or something. So let's see. I'm going to try out this here. I'm going to do this color right here. And I like to brush it on to my lid and in the crease. I'll do a couple of demos on how to do makeup on different eye shapes, because I've got a huge eyelid. I've got a big palette to work with, but whenever I do makeup on my mom doesn't. And so I've kind of figured out how to like play around and make her eyes really pop when I'm putting makeup on, so that she's got a heavy eyelid and you don't see much right here. You see more up here. And so I've been trying to help teach her how to apply her eyeshadow so that it enhances her eye and it doesn't go up and it's not too over the top dramatic. So, and I will tell you, I don't ever usually do my mascara before my shadow, because I hate the shadow falling on the mascara, or falling down onto my lashes after I've already made them all beautiful. So I did things a little backwards today, but that's okay. So for me, I love even just that nude, that really matte nude shadow that this creates. Like even just leaving it like that, I feel like it's clean and it's pretty. But again, I can go a little bit more dramatic. Who else do I still have here watching me, hanging out with me? And what questions? Anybody have any questions, or do you need suggestions for anything? Because you got me at your disposal for a little bit longer before my guys come back from Yo-Yo Farm. Ooh, I'm going to try this gold. This is almost more like a platinum gold. It's like a silver gold mixed together. I'm going to just do a little bit of that in the corner. I always love to also add a light color on the inner corner of my eye. You can do a shimmer. Hi, Sabrina. You can do a shimmer. That's going to open your eye. So if you are, if your eyes feel like they're a little bit set closer together, that is a trick that I always do, is take a little bit of a light it can have a shimmer or not, and dab it right in the inner corner of your eye, and it really opens up your eye. Especially if you're ever like doing pictures or you're going to a special event. You might have seen white eyeliner and wondered what that was for. And I want you to take notice. Anytime you look in a magazine or you look at photos, like a photo shoot or something, if you look really closely, most people when they have their makeup done, they have a white eyeliner on the inner, on the waterline here, because again, it opens the eye. So that's what white eyeliner is here. It's not necessarily meant for on top of your eyes, maybe for some fun makeup, creative makeup of some sort, but it goes on the inner corner of your waterline on the inside of your eye, you know, that little area where you might have put black in there in the 80s or the 90s to get that really intense eye, but that white is to kind of help to open the eye. And sometimes what I'll do is do that, and then you can also concentrate the white eyeliner on the inner corner of your eye in the same way that I'm doing the shadow. So let's see. So I'm kind of just keeping it light because I'm just here at home. I wanted to try out that really pretty, I love the shimmer that this is giving me. And I don't know if you guys can even see it. I'm going to move that out of the way because I'm going to see if I turn the mirror away a little bit. I feel like you're not seeing that. Well, you can see the shimmer just right there. I just kind of have shimmer on the outer part of my eye. So isn't it so fun? Who just commented, I love white eyeliner? I just see Facebook user, but I want to know who's chatting with us here. Might add a little bit more depth there. This is the, I love that the eyeshadow brush is dual ended. So you have your shadow brush, and then you have an angle brush that you can use for concentrating colors. You can do a little bit more concentrated colors, like your deeper colors, and keep them kind of contained. Oh, Veronica, yay. Okay, good. So keep it contained a little bit right there. Yeah, white eyeliner is like a little magic trick. So I love that angle brush for that. You can concentrate that darker color without it spilling out and getting too over like crazy. And then you can kind of blend it out a little bit with this brush. If you put the darker on with this, it's gonna go like more widespread than maybe you want it to be with certain looks. So that just kind of frames my eye a little bit. I'm going to do my eyeliner with this is the Velvet Gel Eye. And I usually, for my everyday, I like a brown eyeliner. I have, of course, black for more intense purposes, but I do a brown. And my little tip when I'm doing my eyeliner is I always rest my pinky on my cheek to kind of balance and stabilize my hand. Because if I try to do this, I feel like I'm shaky and I don't get the angle right. So I always use my pinky and I rest it right here. And again, I usually do eyeliner before my mascara, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys that fun fiber lash mascara. So, and remember, my eyes are different shapes. I know they're different shapes, and I've learned what angle I need to put my eyeliner on in order to have it be even. So I always start with my right eyeliner and I get the angle that I want because my right eye shape, I prefer over my left. And then I figure out my left to balance it out. So this is a beautiful, like a really easy to apply, a velvety, creamy eye pencil. I've used eyeliners that end up being a little flaky and chalky throughout the day, like it starts to flake off. I haven't found that with this Velvet eyeliner. It's really smooth on and really simple. And for me, so I usually always start in the middle of my eye, kind of if you're looking straight, I start in the middle of my eye and go out, and then I work my way in and decide how far in I want my eyeliner to go. I don't usually do a full eyeline. I usually go from the middle out, and then I might just dab it into where like where my lashes, like with my mascara, kind of start. So quiet. Okay, so there's that one little pop, and I'm not doing like too extreme of a wing, but another trick with an eyeliner, if you don't feel like you are really good at doing a straight line, is you can do dots. So start your starting point and do a dot and do a dot and do a dot, and then connect the dots. So if it's too hard for you to do one long stroke, do little dots and then connect the dots. That's one of the things I learned. I took a makeup class from the makeup company called Benefit, and I loved that. We learned that for doing like that really extreme winged cat eye is basically creating the placement of where how you wanted it to go and then connecting the dots. Okay, almost done. And then I look and see. So this one always, my eye naturally, just putting it on like this with my eye closed, it naturally wings out, and this eye naturally goes down. So I have to kind of be conscious of adding that little flip wing on that side. And hey, we embrace ourselves with all of our imperfections, right? It's kind of just discovering and figuring out how to balance it. And I don't say that in a self-sabotage way. It's just a way that I know that about myself, and so I know I figured out how to adjust and fix it. So now that I put mascara a shadow and liner on, I'm going to do another coat of mascara, which is so much. I never do this much mascara, but I want to pop those eyelashes out again. They might have a little bit of shadow on them, and then it's dark in the background, so you're not even seeing them. So, okay, that's a fun little finished look. I'm going to end it off with a pop of pink because I love this color. This one is called Cordoba Petunia, and it's the really bright pink color. Let's see. Oh, and you guys, it smells so good. And it feels like satin going on. So that's my fun little pop of pink. And actually that color matches the lip and cheek stain perfectly. So last but not least, before I jump off here, thanks for hanging out with me. I was just going to show you the Drops of Sun. So it's a liquid bronzer. You can use it as is, like individually. Like it's a very sheer, you can kind of see what it looks like. It's a very sheer color. It's not super concentrated. And it has a tiny bit of shimmer. So when I blend that into my foundation that's just a little bit lighter, it's the perfect. Isn't that color so pretty? The Cordoba, what did I say it? Cordoba Petunia. Yeah, it is gorgeous. I need all of the lip colors. I'll say my lip, it's this one right here. My makeup collection is so vast, and I love makeup. So I love makeup from so many different other brands as well. But for me, I just have loved kind of discovering and trying this out. So if I take one drop and blend it in with my clay foundation, it just deepens to just the right tone for my skin. Where if I put the clay foundation on, especially because it's a matte finish, it is a little bit too light for me, but I love that I have that option. So the Body Shop, actually, they've got quite an extensive color range of foundations for all skin colors and skin tones. But then they also have an added benefit of they have foundation drops that are lightening and darkening. So you can have your base foundation that works for you for the most part, but then different times of the year, like summertime, you might, Suzanne, let me help see if we can figure out the right color for you. If you're more of a neutral, warm color, I'll send you a little swatch and you can kind of see, we can kind of look and see, do a little color match. I feel like this one, because of the matte finish, is gonna, you want to make sure that the tone is right. This one with the color matching was spot on for me, the Fresh Nude, and that's the Kyoto Blossom. But this is more of a cool tone, undertone. So I think we'd look at the neutral versus the warm tone for you. So I have a little chart I can help you look at. So, but there's lightening and darkening drops. So if like this situation, maybe during the winter, this is the right color match for my skin. But summertime, it's a little bit too light. So all I need to do is add this, a couple of drops of this. And then, but then this product is usable. I can dab this literally right on my cheek and blend it in, and I get a beautiful bronze glow. So if you don't, it's a bronze glow. Yes, you're definitely a shade or two darker. If you want a bronze look without too much of the shimmer shine, this is great. And this just looks like sun-kissed, like you literally have been out in the sun. And I would kind of put it right here, maybe a little dab on your nose, like where the sun would hit you naturally. So I actually have a little catalog. I'm going to open this up and look really quickly because I could probably just do a guesstimate. This is the Fresh Nudes. So if you're, I'm looking at, I would say the one that's called Hawaiian Macadamia, either that one or the Fiji Sand. The Hawaiian Macadamia is more of a, it's more of a neutral, and then the Fiji Sand is the more undertone. And the warm tone means you have more gold yellow or like a peach undertone. Hi, Mandy. Thanks, hon. Yeah. So I can send you this little sheet, but I think right here, you're either going to be somewhere between those two. I just finished, hon. I just finished a little makeup demo, or this one right here, the Fiji Sand. So I'm way over here, and I'm this light kind of a, you can see there's a little bit of a pink undertone. With the Kyoto Blossom. But I think you're going to be somewhere in here or between those two right there. So this is kind of the one I'm leaning towards for you. But if you feel like you need a little bit more warmth, this one looks like it has more warmth in the neutrals. So, but we can chat, Suzanne. Yeah, I usually only do bronzer just right, you know, right there. So I'm not one that does a ton of contouring. So yeah, I just was showing, so we added the Body Shop products to our boutique a couple months ago, and we just barely launched our makeup line. So I got some of the products in, and I was just demoing and doing a quick hour-long 5-minute face. So we're just having girl time, chatty time, though. So it's all good. I'm about to jump off, though, and go spend a little time with my little guy. Mandy, okay, so what we were learning about is that you want to know there's when it comes to foundation, there's your skin tone and your shade. So skin tone is either warm, neutral, or cool. So if you look at your veins on your wrist, I'm a cool tone. You can see that my veins are more of a blue, almost even like a purple when I look at it. I'm like a blue purple. So if you look at your veins, if you see more like a violet or blue, that means you're cool. If you see a greenish tint to them, that means you're more warm. And if you see the blue and the green together, you might be more of a neutral. So you're kind of somewhere in the middle. And what this means is the undertones for cool, the undertones of the skin would be red, blue, and pink. So that's your starting point. So now you know that you're cool. So you need a foundation in the cool tone. And then it's about color matching. So using this little chart, I was able to order just online, not seeing it physically in person. This is my perfect color. It's called Kyoto Blossom, and perfect. That's what I'm wearing right now. Perfect skin match, perfect foundation color, blended beautifully. I was really surprised. I did order. We also have a clay matte foundation. And I did get my color wrong with this one, but I feel like I didn't have, let me see, the clay matte. I have the Kylie Azalea is mine, and I should have gone with Riley Beach. So there were two options. I went with this one, and I should have gone with that one. So this is more my tone. So I don't know. I'm usually like, when I look at colors on a color palette, I'm usually not the lightest color, but I'm usually like the second or the third. So I kind of just went with the second one on this one, but I feel like I should have, I was between the two, and I should have gone with number 014. So it kind of just depends on, but what I was saying, Mandy, is that the Body Shop also has darkening drops or lightening drops. So you can adjust the actual shade of the foundation. So as long as you get the tone right, you're going to be in the same tone. It might just be the lightness or darkness of the product. So you can use some of the drops of sun to deepen it. We have a lightening and a dark. Besides this, within the foundation family, there's a lightening and a darkening drop. So you can add a drop to lighten a tube of color, or you can add a drop when you're applying the foundation, which is really cool. I love that. And price point is really awesome. The clay foundations are $16. The fresh nude is $25. And I feel like they're going to give you a long, I found with all of the Body Shop products, like they last me for so long, especially with the skincare. And it depends on how often like you shampoo and wash your hair. But yeah. So if you need any help, Mandy, I'm more than happy to help answer. You can also go to pampermejulia.com to our website and just check out, what's there. But again, I can have you send me a picture of your face, and we can help work on a color match for you if you need that. So, okay, any other questions before I jump off, friends? Thanks again for hanging out with me today. It's been fun. I rarely take the time to sit and do my makeup full out. So this has been really fun. And Mandy, I was just showing a really natural, more of a matte finish eyeshadow instead of too much shimmer. I did a little bit of shimmer in the corner, but I used mostly a matte, like a taupe matte color. So these are the two shades. I used that over, and then this a little bit more in the corner of the crease. So this is kind of throughout and kind of blended up. So it has this really pretty matte shadow, like it's eyeshadow that looks like a really pretty shadow, and it just enhances the eye without being overly dramatic. So this is more of like an everyday look for your eye, just to kind of keep it clean and simple. And then I think I added a pop of this in the corner, just a little bit of shimmer. I tend to not want to overdo, so I used this one. Actually, this one on the outer corner here, and this one I did on the inner corner here. It's like, this is almost like a platinum, like a white gold. It's not too yellow gold. It's definitely got a little bit more of a silvery gold tone to it. But I personally shy away from too much over the top shimmer, because I feel like as our skin matures, that enhances the mature elements of our skin. So you want a little bit for the glow, but you don't want to overdo the shimmer, especially on your eyes. So finding a balance with a matte, and then coming in with the shimmer in certain intentional spots to kind of create that pop and that shine. So, and then there's going to be one day where I want it all shimmery, and I'm going to wear that bold green all over my eyelid because it's so pretty and I want to show that off. So anyways, friends, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm so glad that I could help answer questions. If you need help with how to find any of these products, pampermejulia.com, or definitely reach out to me and I can help guide you towards what color suggestions I think would be best for you and your skin. When it comes to lip color, there's so many options, and there are so many beautiful neutrals. As I showed you here, oh, some of these like really deep colors. The lip liners, I will say, are really great. I've used a couple of them. You know me, and I had to go with this. I'm wearing this bold pink right here. But there's beautiful neutrals. So if you like a nude lip or like a soft natural, these are going to be gorgeous colors. Ooh, this Milan Pansy is probably like a really, I'm going to have to order that right now. It's like a really, really deep berry. It looks black on the tube, but I bet you when you put it on the lip, and it probably would make a really beautiful lip stain. Like you could just lightly dab it and it's going to be this really pretty berry color. And lip exfoliator, friends. I talked about skin exfoliator, but remember, if you're prone to dry lips and you're not moisturizing your lips, that exfoliator is probably going to be great too. I'm going to order one of those right now too. Look at me. I'm over here shopping just as much as you guys maybe as well. I grabbed the pink hibiscus. That's the lip and cheek stain that I showed you guys today. But I think I need this deep berry because I love a deeper lip, especially as we're going into the fall. This one right here, that's more the dahlia color, is going to be gorgeous for fall. Moisturizing lip care stick. Ooh, that's probably perfect for like a bedtime moisturizer. Keep it by the side of your bed. So, okay, Patricia, I'm so glad that you jumped on and got to hang out with me. So if you have questions about anything else, Patricia, make sure and reach out and let me know. And also, if you're interested in hosting, we can do a fun little, I just last week, we did our first virtual facial party. So I'm able to send out little samples of skincare to a couple of your friends, and we got together with about 8 of us on Zoom, and I kind of talked through the steps of the facials, and everybody got to feel the product. So if you're interested in doing that, it was really fun. It was kind of this like casual, nobody had to get done up to go anywhere because we were all washing our faces and taking our makeup off. And it was really a really fun time, and everybody got to feel and try and smell the product. So if you're interested in doing that and earning Hostess rewards that goes towards product for you, reach out and let me know. I'm more than happy to help set that up as well. And that way you get to feel and try the product as well. So, okay. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon. And we got a lot going on today with our mega links. So there's like 100,000 pieces posted right now. So go check out what there is on offer for you, which is tons more. There's a reload tonight of a bunch of new styles, and then there'll be more inventory loaded again tomorrow night. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I can't even keep up with it, you guys. So have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you all soon. Bye, friends.